last meeting, we tabled the Cole Livingston, discussion based on legalities, and, those legalities been met.
I do have a, answer from the actual attorney. And then I just wanted to let you know that I did speak with her, and one of the, things that we do need from you and Cole is that we need a final plat. So we can get that to the planning commission, so we can get that approved and go to the actual county commission for approval.
Okay, let me make
If we can
sure,
get that.
let me make sure that we're on the same booking page. As I recall, we presented our evidence for Mr. Livingston the last time. There were several residents spoke against it, and then I think Ms. Sumner filed what I'll call a motion to dismiss or a challenge, saying that the application was not in the proper format. Then, as I recall, Mr. Akins and or you suggested that we get an opinion from the county attorney as to whether or not the application was in proper form or not. And you have talked to Ms. Herzog with the firm in Tifton that represents the county, and she has given you her opinion as to whether or not the application was in proper order or not.
Yes.
And her opinion was that it was.
Yes, she says the subdivision does, it is like a subdivision, so we would basically do that, and it does meet that standard. But he would have to have, which we have the preliminary plat, we need a final plat.
And I think, and by way of explanation, Teresa, I think the reason Mr. Hand stamped that plat that was in your package as preliminary was because he wanted to see if there were any changes from the commission or anyone else before he put it in final form and put it in recordable form. So you're saying Ms. Herzog has now said if Mr. Hand will put that plat in final format and get that plat approved by you and the county.
The county administrator.
The county administrator,
Yes.
which is Ms. Farrell?
Brenda Farrell, yes.
Okay. Once we get that plat, then in Ms. Herzog's opinion, Mr. Livingston's application will be in proper order.
Yes.
And ready to be considered
By the planning
by the
commission.
commission. Okay.
And the county
Now, I think someone had also raised as kind of a side issue about erosion control or sedimentation and that. And I have spoken to Mr. Livingston and said that one way might be, or one possible solution might be to go ahead and put steel fence around each of the 10 lots. And he has agreed to go ahead and do that, even pending the commission's approval, because he is mowing it. He is just, in one sense, he is disturbing the soil, so there's no reason for him not to go ahead and put up steel fence and around each of the 10 separate lots. So the residents may see Mr. Livingston doing that, but that's only because he's doing that out of an abundance of caution to make sure he doesn't disturb any land without that, okay? So as I understand, what you are saying is get the plat in final form, get it approved by you as zoning and planning administrator, and then present it to Ms. Farrell for approval as county administrator. Okay.
Then it's got to come before us, correct?
Yes, but, yeah,
I was just making sure it's format.
okay.
And we'll have to table it until we get that final plat.
And if that would be fine with us, we want to comply with all the rules and regulations, I'm sure. Not trying to shortcut or sidestep anything.
Yeah, 'cause
So we'll get Mr. Hands in Bowling Green, Kentucky,
Okay.
and won't be back to Monday. And I told him to go by the Corvette Museum out there, but he said he's on a mission, so he said he'd be back this weekend, and we'll get him to put it in final form, and then we'll file it, and then and get Ms. Farrell to file it, and then we'll present it. And then when will be, assuming we go ahead and do that, when would we be back on the commission's agenda?
I would have to get you a date, it'll run, and then we'll put out new signs and everything for the new meeting and the next month.
Okay, so you think we need to re-advertise it
We will
again?
have to re-advertise it again, yes, we will.
Okay.
It'll be in the paper, new signs will be put out and everything.
So would it be the third Thursday?
It's usually the third Thursday of the month is what it'll be, yeah.
But how many weeks will we need to run?
It'll run 3 weeks.
3 weeks, okay. So if we hustle and get it to you fairly quickly, it could be in the October third Thursday.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
thank you.